Craziness going down in Canada. Woman steals a Porsche, runs over owner after responding to a Mississauga Auto Trader ad. Now this video is from CTV News YouTube channel. This happened somewhere around Toronto. I read things like this I'm used to hearing only happening in places like Florida. Like some Florida man stories, right? Canada? Man, I've only heard amazing things out of Canada. I've only been to Canada once. And I went to Niagara. Like, I hung around the Niagara Falls area, so I didn't feel like I actually left the United States, to be honest. It didn't feel like I was in a new country. I was surrounded by more Americans that just go to Niagara from New York, cross the border right there, drive in, get their hotel. And I didn't really venture. I was only there for a day. I didn't really venture off too far. I went to like a botanical gardens not too far away, which was actually beautiful, and came back. I want to experience like Canada. I was too close to the States. But let's watch this video, see what the hell's going on out there in Canada.
Take a look at this video captured by a doorbell camera. Peel police say the woman you see approaching this home is a suspect in a brazen and violent...
That is a beautiful woman. Whew. And it would be some type of beautiful woman using her attractiveness to get what she wants or slip through the cracks. She knows what she's doing. That's a gorgeous lady. You know what they say, the hot and crazy meter, right? She crazy as hell for this.
Vehicle theft.
What happened next is dangerous, and a warning, the video is shocking, but the car owner is okay. Our Mike Walker is live in Mississauga tonight with the latest. Mike.
Well, Michelle, Nathan, I spoke with the vehicle's owner just a short time ago. He declined an on-camera interview, but tells us this incident happened in a fraction of a second. Now, Peel Regional Police releasing disturbing video that showed the auto
Show it to me.
hoping someone will be able to identify the suspect.
Yeah, she's gorgeous.
Doorbell camera captures a woman wanted for an auto theft at a Mississauga home.
Hello, I'm here for the Porsche.
The woman is inquiring about an Auto Trader ad for a 2022 Porsche Cayenne.
I think I'm waiting for my dad, so if I can take a look at it.
The seller unaware she has a plan to steal it. The victim declined an interview but tells CTV News at one point the woman tricks him to get out of the vehicle to open the hood to see the engine. Seconds later, another camera shows the seller at the back of the Porsche attempting to open the doors when the vehicle quickly reverses, knocking the man to the ground and running him over before driving away.
It's definitely very scary when you get a first look at the video. It comes across very dangerous and scary, which it is. But we're just glad that the victim didn't have any life-threatening injuries. He did receive serious injuries, and is considered to be a non-life-threatening condition at this time.
Looked like she ran him clear. I gotta watch it again, but looked like she went clear over his legs. I gotta watch it again.
It could have definitely gotten worse.
It happened around 2 p.m. back on September 6th at a home in the Winston Churchill and Eglinton area. The victim tells CTV News he suffered injuries to his hands, elbows, and legs and couldn't walk for a week, but thankfully he did not suffer any broken bones. Police say other suspects were involved. One accomplice is seen in the security footage waiting in this gray SUV. Another suspect is believed to be driving away in a blue SUV that police say the woman arrived to the home in.
So the possibilities are there of, potentially bringing the suspect to that location or helping the suspect escape or other means in terms of the generic crime itself. So, but the exact details are obviously being looked at by the investigators, but they seem to be connected.
Police say they are still trying to track down the stolen Porsche Cayenne. This incident, they say, serves as a reminder to be vigilant when selling items online and to use buy and sell exchange zones at police stations.
The victim tells us he continues to seek medical attention for his injuries. Peel police say the suspect is wanted for auto theft and dangerous operation causing bodily harm. Reporting live in Mississauga, I'm Mike Walker.
Couple things. Now, if you watch the video, as he's coming around the side, you see her put the car in drive and then stop it and then like reverse and then stop it and then fully reverses. I think that's how that went, which tells me that she was probably trying to figure out how to switch gears in a vehicle. You gotta imagine. I don't know how many times she's done this, but usually people in this situation, especially when they're new, especially with women, sometimes they'll get real nervous when it's time to roll into action, right? So see, early on in this lifestyle of Grand Theft Auto, she's probably nervous right now, panicking inside and trying to figure out and stumbling around with the gear shift. I think that's what that was. And at first, he was on the side of the car when she initially tried to reverse out. Then she stopped. Then it came around the back. She probably wasn't looking in the mirror or didn't see him or wasn't seeing straight out of panic and then floored it in reverse. That's me giving her the benefit of the doubt. I don't know. She very well could have purposely tried to run this fool over and waited till he came around to the back. But there was not going to be any guarantee that he would go around to the back if he was just trying to check the hood of the car. Pop the hood. And I guess he was just waiting for her to pop the hood based on the story. Or the report. But she floored that joint right when he got behind her. But like I said, could have been on purpose. Could have been on accident because she clearly was fumbling around with the gear shift. She ran out. He is lucky to get out of there without any broken bones because she floored it over his legs. Shoo! Man. And this dummy, you know she was panicking. Because why would you already in the vehicle? Why would you feel the need to floor it? The doors are locked. He can't get in. Not only that, but you floored it so hard, obviously wasn't paying attention to road traffic, and she backed up into another parked car on the opposite side of the street. Dummy, a whole lot of hot and a whole lot of stupid. Then they got the two other SUVs that are part of the theatrics. They're in on it. Those two vehicles are probably stolen as well. I would have to imagine at this point. These are some amateurs, man. Like, there are much more effective ways of stealing a vehicle, man. Did you guys actually plan this out? Did you come together and say, here's the plan? In a basement, a secret room, one light over a table, put the plan on a paper? Like those heist movies? Did you guys do anything like that? Like, was this the best plan you could think of for stealing a vehicle? Did you survey the house first before you walked up to execute the plan? Did you check for doorbell cameras? Like, if you're going to steal a vehicle, if you're going to Grand Theft Auto some stuff, man, you got to plan this out. You got to cover up as many holes in your plan as you possibly can so you can execute it flawlessly. This is some amateur work. Other two getaway cars, drop-off cars hanging around. I would have to imagine their license plates weren't covered. It's like, what? This is bogus work. Amateur hour, man. Amateur. And you send in a nervous girl to get the plan started. Yeah, man, listen. Man, she should be looking at, I don't know what the law is in Canada, but shoot, I would have been like attempted manslaughter, attempted vehicular manslaughter, if that's one, right? Hit and run, Grand Theft Auto, whatever theft, whatever you want to call it. Man, she should have at least 5 charges at a minimum. It always baffles me when people steal vehicles, not even just steal vehicles, but when they go on these high-speed chases and they got a bunch of cops following them. I'm like, dude, what makes you think you are going to escape the police in a high-speed chase? Only thing that's going to happen is you're going to end up getting killed or severely injured, or you're going to hurt somebody else, innocent bystanders. Like, this is not going to end well for you. Why? Especially when they bring in the helicopters. You done, bro. There was no getting away. I've never understood the people that try to pull off in a vehicle away from police. It's like, this in no circumstances is this going to work out for you. I don't know. Maybe they really feel in their head they had no other option. But I think there are better options. Crazy, man. And usually cars like these, They have trackers. You know what I mean? I don't know the Canadian law system. I don't know how vigilant the police force is going to be. Listen, you got her on camera. I'm sure they got cameras on like every block or every other block, I'm assuming. They should be able to find these fools easy if they haven't found them yet. And even if you don't catch the people in the getaway vehicles and the drop-off vehicles, we got her on camera. We know who he is. We know who she is, excuse me. I don't know what she identifies as, but it looked like a she. These days, pronouns, I don't know. But she ain't got to be hard to find. She can't be hard to find. We already know who she is. We got her picture. We got video footage. You could take that, throw it in a Google search, AI search her, whatever. We could find her Instagram account in 5 minutes, if that. She probably got 40K followers. I don't know if the profile was paid for or not, but 40K followers. Got her TikTok link in there. Maybe her OnlyFans page. Doing TikTok dances. Filters over her face and her pictures. All that stuff. She looked like that type of person. Yes, I'm stereotyping. And on the side of all her social media gigs and hobbies, she attempts to steal vehicles. Man, that's a hot chick. That's a wrap for today's episode. I appreciate each and every one of you for stepping in, showing your love, showing your support, and I mean that from the bottom of my heart. Now, I could sit here and smack you all around with the generic like, comment, subscribe BS, but nobody gives a damn about that. So do whatever the hell you want to do, because you're going to do it anyway. Now, I'm going to give you to the count of 10 to get your ugly, yellow, no good keister off my property before I pump your guts full of lead. I am Boo, and I am out.
Keep the change, you filthy animal.